Welcome to episode number 2 of the Hasta muerte podcast. If we were going to go based on ratings from our last episode number 1, we would have been canceled. Because episode number 1 bombed just like Star Wars did. We got 5 new subscribers to the YouTube channel. Under 200 views. And if you look at the analytics to those views, not many people watch past the 5 minutes. Not many people watch past 5 minutes. So, to those of you who did, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And we're going to give it another go because there's a lot of exciting Dodger news right now. Starting off with Shohei Ohtani, who officially is being introduced to the Dodgers today. He signs a 10-year, $700 million contract. Insane. And then it gets more insane because he only wants $2 million a year for the first 10 years. He's deferring $68 million for year 11 through 20. And then he has an opt-out if Walters leaves. He can also opt out. If Freeman leaves, he can opt out. So there's some little he loves the Dodgers there. They also met with Yamamoto yesterday, who is still my number one target this offseason. He was my number one to start with because we need pitching. We need pitching and we need more pitching. Right? So Yamamoto still met with the Dodgers on Tuesday. Mookie Betts was there. Freddie Freeman was there. Shohei was there. Yamamoto said the Dodgers were his favorite team growing up. His fellow countryman just signed with the Dodgers. Why wouldn't you want to come play for the Dodgers if they want you? We'll see how it goes. There's also rumors yesterday that the Dodgers were in talks with the Tampa Bay Rays to acquire Tyler Glasnow, along with Margot for Ryan Pepiot and Mike Bush. Margot doesn't get me excited to add to this Dodger team. He doesn't. He doesn't get me excited at all. But now, if you swap out Margot and you add Randy Arozarena on there, and we give him a few more prospects, let's go. Let's do it. Tyler Glasnow this year is making $25 million. He made 5.3 last year. So the Rays are just basically like, hey, we can't afford you anymore, so let's trade you now and let's get some prospects for you. He's 30 years old, and I'm all for trading Glasnow as long as Randy Arozarena is part of that package. Because Randy Arozarena, he's 29. He's 29, but he has 3 years of control. 2024, 2025, 2026. He's not a free agent till 2027. He's 29, like I said. He just turned 29. So he'll probably be like 30, 2024, 2025, he'll be 30. 2026, he'll be 31. He'll be 32 when he hits the free agent market. And then Dodgers can decide, hey, do we want to re-sign this guy or let him walk? So I definitely want that trade if it's possible. Glasnow or Arozarena for whatever prospects we have. Throw Diego Cartaya on there. We have 2 other catching prospects. Dalton Rushing is our number 1 catching prospect right now. Cartaya had a bad 2023. But hopefully his stock is still high. That teams want him. If they want a few pitchers along, well, let's give them a few pitchers. We have a lot of right-hand pitchers in the top 10. Man, can you imagine having Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, Randy Arozarena, Will Smith, Max Muncy, James Outman, Gavin Lux, and Jason Hayward? Let's go. But we still need pitching. There's also Corbin Burns out there that right now the Brewers says that they don't want to trade him. They're not going to trade him, but they are. They're going to trade him because he's also a free agent at the end of the year. And if you know what happened last offseason between Corbin Burns and the Brewers, Burns was not happy the way the Brewers talked to him about him during the arbitration process. He was very upset. As soon as they negotiated the deal, he came out and said, "Hey, I didn't appreciate that. I did not appreciate that, especially with the time that I've put here." He goes, "I know they were going to bring up some bad stuff, but I didn't think they were going to go to that extreme." He was very upset with them. So he's probably not going to re-sign with him. So they're going to look to offload him. But if I had my choice between Burns, Glasnow, and Cease, my number one right now is Glasnow. If Arozarena's part of that package. If Arozarena's not part of that package, then I'm going with Dylan Cease as my number one. Because Dylan Cease is 27. He's about to be 28 in a few days. But he's in control for 2 years. 2024 and 2025. He's an unrestricted free agent at 2026. So Dylan Cease is my number one guy if Tyler Glasnow does not come with Randy Arozarena. Now, if Randy Arozarena comes in that package with Glasnow, then boom. Glasnow is my number one. Dylan is my number two. Burns is my number three. Burns is 29. He's an unrestricted free agent at the end of the year. There's also Jordan Montgomery out there. He's 30 though. And I don't know if he's going to want to go with a short, term contract, 2-3 year contract. There's also Blake Snell. He's 31 though. I don't know if I want to give him a 4 or 5, year deal. I don't. So I think trading is the way to go. Let's gut the farm. Gut the farm. I mean, we didn't want to trade Gilbert Ruiz a few years ago, right? Because he was our number one prospect, right? And we had to package him with Josiah Gray to get Max Scherzer. And we got a 2 years of Trey Turner. I don't mind trading away guys, especially if we're going to get Randy Arozarena for 3 years. Trade away some of the farm picks. Add Glasnow. Add Burns or Cease. And if we sign Yamamoto, now we have Yamamoto, Glasnow, Miller, Buehler, and hopefully Cease. Or Giolito. Giolito's a free agent as well. Giolito's at number 5 is not bad. Let's go that route. Oh, man. Let's go. I'm excited. This is the thing that you love about baseball, the offseason, right? Those rumors that are there, hopefully the Dodgers can pull something off because pitching is what we need. We're not going to do much if we don't add anything. Even with adding Ohtani. Ohtani's not going to pitch this year. Right? He's not going to pitch till next year. There's no Dustin May. There's no Catman this year. They're both out for the year. Kirsch just came out yesterday saying that he wants to pitch in 2024. He wants to pitch in 2024. He did not like the way 2023 ended. He's ready to go. He's 5 weeks out of surgery. His shoulder feels well. He was hurt. So was the Catman. They were both pitching hurt. So I'm going to give him props because they went out there and didn't say, "Hey, I'm hurt, so that's why I pitched terrible." But, come end of the season, we found out that that's the reason why they weren't that great, because they were pitching hurt. You go out there and try to do your job hurt, right? I still want Kirsch to come back. Well, he's going to be ready for maybe after July, after the All-Star break. So, hey, adding Kirsch after the All-Star break, I'm fine with that. Yamamoto's our number one target. Let's get him. And then again, if Glasnow and Arozarena are in a package deal, let's do that move. And then we can worry about our number 5, whether it's going to be, even if we have to wait for Kirsch till July, hey, give it to Sheehan or give it to one of those. Michael Grove can cover those spots. We'll go Yamamoto. We'll go Walker Buehler. We'll go Bobby Miller. Glasnow. And then we'll see what we do with the number 5. I'm excited. Spring training is going to be crazy. Did you see the prices for opening day already? I mean, and it's a secondary market. It's just people that already have probably season tickets and they're like, I'm going to make a killing. I'm going to make a killing and I'm going to recoup my money on game one. $900. Standing room only. Standing room. I'm not paying $900 for standing room. So I'm waiting for those Dodger tickets to go on sale, and I'm going to grab a few. Hopefully there's a few available because I want to be there for opening day. And I can't wait to go on the road this season. This year, again, we're going to head over to Chicago in April. We're going to do New York in the Yankees this time around. We're also going to do Atlanta again. And right after that, Miami. And there's one more stadium that I totally forgot which one it was. So we got Chicago, New York, Atlanta, Miami. There's one more that I've done. And then, of course, our regular ones, hopefully. Dodger Stadium, of course. San Diego. I kind of skipped San Diego. I skipped San Diego, Colorado, and San Francisco last year. Things just came up that it wasn't possible to go, but hopefully this year we can do those. Man, I'm excited for Dodger baseball. We are about 70 days away from the first spring training game. 65. They haven't officially said when they're gonna reporting dates are, but I'm guessing 65 days. I'm gonna be there the first week, of course, because that's the best week to go. That's the best week to go. But now with Shohei there, it probably won't be. It's probably gonna be crowded. It's gonna be full of people out there. So hopefully it's not as crazy. I'm gonna be out there, mic'd up. I'm gonna have my little mic. I got my mic. I finally found my mic that I was looking for last spring, but I found it. So I'm gonna be doing some interviews, acting like the media. Hopefully, maybe getting a media credential. You never know. But we'll see. I'm excited. Then we got the Korean series against the Pobres. Ay, los pobres, pobrecitos, ¿verdad? Pobrecitos. But they asked for it, right? They asked for it. And then you got the D-backs who one postseason. Now they're acting like they're the kings of the West. Consistent. Be consistent. You can't say I'm the king when you only made the playoffs once. You know, you make the playoffs once every 5 years. You can't. Be consistent. And we'll see. Dodgers, hey, if the Dodgers make all these moves, if they add Yamamoto, they added Shohei already. But if we go out and get Glass now, and we get let's just say Montgomery, or let's just say Burns, and I don't know who else we would sign. It has to be trades. So let's just say Burns and Cease, whoever they get. They have to win the World Series. They have to win the World Series because you know how many people are going to be out there hating on us? We're going to be the villains. We're going to be the villains. We're going to be the villains that everybody wants to see. And it's not new. It's not new because that's the way it's always been, right? It's the way that's always. But it's going to be an extra incentive for everybody to see the Dodgers fail this season. As soon as they fail, they couldn't buy a championship. Everybody pays for I've never seen a team that's I've never seen it. What team does not pay for players? It's just a difference, you know. Oh, but the D-backs went to the World Series with $118 million. They got hot. They got lucky. They played well. They played well when they needed to play well down the stretch. Hey, the Texas Rangers 2 years ago set out a plan to win the World Series. They went out there and they got Seager. They got Simeon. They traded for guys like Scherzer, Montgomery. Guys that were going to cost them $252 million, and they won their World Series. They won their World Series, and that's what the Dodgers need to do this year. They need to go out there and they get the pieces that we need. I don't want to go out there like, oh, bring back Bellinger. No, I don't want Bellinger. Bellinger was here already. He went to Chicago. He got his season. He's probably going to get some money now from somebody. I don't want the Dodgers to be that team. I'm not fine with bringing Hudson back either. The good thing is it's a minor league contract, so in case there's an injury, we can bring him up. But Hudson, I'm not crazy about that. I want to win the World Series, and I don't want, let's bring back blah, 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 blah. Even Kike. I'm on the fence on Kike. I mean, I love the guy, but I'm on the fence on him. No, I want to win the World Series. We need pieces that are going to help us win the World Series. Hey, he might be a piece. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the team stacks up. We got to see how. Right now we're at the 40 man. So if we make any moves, which we are, if we add free agents, somebody needs to be eliminated. But if we trade away, for let's just say for Glasnow and Rosarena, we're gonna free up some spots because there's those guys that are gonna be traded are gonna be in that 40-man roster. Mike Bush is in the 40-man roster. Ryan Pepio's in the 40-man roster. So those guys will clear up room to bring in Glasnow and a Rosarena. Hopefully it's a Rosarena. Corbin Burns wouldn't be bad either, like I said, but I'm not too crazy about Willie Adames. They want to include him in the package. Willie Adames is a free agent at the end of the year as well. He's 28 years old, but I'd rather have Gavin Lux, who's 26 and is under control for another 3 years and is not a free agent till 2027. So that's the way I'm doing it. Alrighty, that's about it. That's all I have. Again, I'm excited to see the Shohei press conference later today. Hopefully they announce Yamamoto by the weekend or soon. And then we make the moves and we add 2 more pitchers after that because we need to have a solid year. We need to become World Series champions. I want a parade in November in LA. Let's go. All right, guys, that's about it. Hey, remember, subscribe to the YouTube channel because this is the only place you're going to get all of this, the full video. I'm going to throw little snippets here and there on IG and TikTok, but you want to see the whole video? Make sure you jump over to YouTube and subscribe. We'll see how this one goes. We'll see what other news brings us to come back and do another episode. This one was pretty weak, I'll tell you that, though. I'm already not liking it. But whatever. Hey, we're talking Dodger baseball. I'm excited about it. Let's go. Have a great day, everybody. And as always, let's go, Dodgers. Let's go.